Good morning, market snipers. Welcome back to this. Jesse getting started right at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right on the dot as usual. If you're new to the channel, awesome. Welcome. We will be covering Bitcoin, then the altcoins that are continuing to bleed over here. You got sand that's almost down 10% today, near almost down 9% today. So again, if you have a strategy to buy the dip, don't forget to also have a sell strategy as well. So there's a buy signal and a sell signal for a reason, and that would just be a another reminder for you over there. I'm not a hodler; I'm a swing trader. So then we'll get into the indices. There is some divergence in the market, right? There's some divergences in the market. You got Bitcoin and the altcoins that are going down today, 2%, 10%, 5% probably across the board at least. And then you have the Nasdaq futures that's ultra bullish and continues to make new all-time highs above $20,000 over there. And then, of course, you've got the Bitcoin mining stocks that some of them are pumping and some of them are not. So there are some divergences in the market. So we'll find out which way Bitcoin and the altcoins are about to go. Or so is Bitcoin and the altcoins trying to find bottom and eventually will turn the ship around similar to the NASDAQ or vice versa? Is Bitcoin and the altcoins showing us that it's crashing and the NASDAQ will run out of steam and then crash as well, or something a little bit of both? So we'll get into all that. And then the second half of the live stream, we'll cover your chart requests. So make sure to put in early bird gets the worm. Make sure to put in the ticker symbol. Let me know if it's stock, crypto, and all the details over there, etc. So with that, good morning on this manic Monday. Good morning. Good morning. Matthew, pumped to catch you live again. Awesome. Can you take a look at XRP, green and a sea of red? Maybe reverse from all-time lows against. Yeah, we'll definitely take a look at it. Stay tuned. Good morning, everyone. Yep. Javier, welcome back. Martina, good morning. Welcome back. Caesar, good afternoon. Welcome back. So, good afternoon. So you must be on the East Coast, right? I think we already talked about this. East Coast. I can't remember which state though. Yeah, I thought the same. My positions on miners are up, but BTC down makes no sense. The thing is, who's leading the way? The thing is, first and foremost, that we always talk about in the Discord. We talked about in the recorded coaching 2 years ago. I've covered it. I've talked about it. I covered it. Whatever chart you are trading, whatever asset you are trading, trade the chart in front of you first and foremost, right? So it's good to look at other assets as possible leading or lagging indicators, but at the end of the day, you still have to trade the chart that's in front of you, which is, if you're swing trading Bitcoin and you're taking a buy like we did back here, and then you move the stop loss to break even, and then on the live stream we talked about that it was breaking down with the pending sell signal and breaking down from the upward trend line. And so I talked about on the live stream that I was closing my position at 7% gain versus letting it get stopped out at 0%. But this is all mapped out in advance, right? That's my plan in advance. So if you're trading Bitcoin to the upside, don't forget to trade Bitcoin also to the downside, as far as even if you're talking about taking profit or just getting out of your position at even or getting out of your position with a small loss. It's better than holding indefinitely, and then you become a forced hodler. There's hodlers and then there's forced hodlers. If you're watching this live stream, you're probably not a hodler, right? You're probably not a hodler. You're probably more about, hey, if you're a hodler, you just buy no matter what, and the end result is the end result. It's more of a savings account than it is investing and swing trading, right? So the last sell signals, you had the sell signal over here where I personally got out of my position. Then this buy signal over here, it was below the trailing dots. At some point, it was back above the trailing dots. And I said, watch out for the candle close, right? The candle close, see how it closes. Close all the way back down. So that's not a bullish move. If it was breaking down and then reverse right back around back above the trailing dots, that would be bullish. But to start with the wick all the way up here at 70,000 and then close down back below the trailing dots still, that was not a bullish move. So that's Bitcoin. So the last, I must have deleted it, but the last buy was back over here on Bitcoin on May 15th. And then once the price was pumping up high enough, I moved the stop loss to break even. And then, of course, talked about it and covered on the live stream that it was breaking down. There was a pending sell signal. Oh, hit the mic. Oh, hit the mic. And it was breaking down from the upward trend line, right? So all of that stuff was happening, right? Could even draw it like that. It was breaking down from this upward trend line. We talked about it. You can go back to previous live streams and you could see that, it was breaking down, getting back below the trailing dots. The trailing dots started to form red and turn back down, after that as well. So it's still trending downward. The other concerns, right? Kept saying for 2.5 months, we are still not out of the woods yet, right? Still not out of the woods yet, unfortunately. And 2 out of the 3 things that we were out of the woods, we'd like to see. The third thing was that we talked about over the last 2.5 months. I think it's 2.5 months now. We wanted to see a daily candle close back above 73,100 ish, right? So this highest daily candle close at 73,100 ish, depending on what exchange you're looking at. We wanted to see a daily candle close back above there. We still haven't had one. That was back on March 13th. Here we are 3 months later and 4 days later, 3 months and 4 days later, that we still have not made a new higher daily candle close over there. So when it started to break back down, from the upward trend line and back down over here with that pending sell signal, then we put on this confluence target over here. We talked about this on the last live stream on, here we go again. All right. Stop moving, Jesse. Hold on, time out. Right. So we talked about this on Friday and Thursday. Probably we had a confluence area. My main thought is, because we do have divergences in the market too, right? So it's, sometimes I look for leading and lagging indicators that there might be divergences, and it just seems like there's some divergences for a positive standpoint for Bitcoin, but it's possible. I think it's less likely, but it is possible that maybe Bitcoin's leading the way to the downside. I just think that's the least likely scenario 2, I think, or scenario 3. I think scenario 1 is that we talked about on Friday is comes into this confluence area, this target box over here, whether it comes all the way down the middle, the bottom, or anywhere up in here, finds support and then takes off to the upside, right? That's scenario 1 for me. It puts in a higher low. So you got a higher low over here. See if it puts in a higher low over here, and then looking for that next possible buy the dip scenario. However it plays out, that's pretty aggressive. Maybe there's a new downward trend line that's created where the price comes up like this, comes back down, and then takes off to the upside. We talked about it on Friday. You can go back to there and take a look at it. But waiting for the next possible buy the dip scenario. Scenario 2 would be this target box area confluence does not hold and price comes all the way back down here. Down here is where target 4 was originally. So price came down and hit target 3 over here. Target 4 is somewhere in here as well. So I added some other reasons why and just made it one big box. But there are several reasons why. If target 1, if this confluence target box over here doesn't hold and price starts to close back below here, then we'll probably see it take out this pivot point over here and then probably see it come over here. And that would be scenario 2. Scenario 2, or target 1, the first target box doesn't hold, or the confluence target box doesn't hold, and then it comes all the way back down to confluence target box 2, and then bigger players would most likely step in at that point and then buy the dip over there. And so we'll see how it plays out. That would be a pretty big probably value area over here, just because you had a big move up over here, you had a big move up over here, and not much of a retracement of all of that. And then add on the weekly chart as well, right? So the weekly chart that we've been talking about had an RSI sell signal back over here, right, on the third week of April. So 2 months ago, we had an RSI sell signal. If we get a weekly close back into this area, yes, it could turn back around, but it's not looking good on the weekly chart. This is day 1 of the weekly candle. So it could just create a wick and then still close up much higher. But it wasn't a great weekly candle close on the last one, right? Started the wick up higher at 70,000 and end up closing back below. And you can see that it's been battling. It's been battling, right? So you had a wick that was created over here in March, another one over here, came back to the trending dots, got a bounce, but then created another wick, and this candle was pending orange, didn't close that way. This candle was pending orange, didn't close that way. All of these are pretty big wicks. And then it finally closed orange over here and then just closed right back below it, right? Closed right back below it. Doesn't look great, right? Doesn't look great in the shorter term, right? Obviously, in the longer term, I think it still continues to go up and make a new higher high. I don't think this is the top. I don't think this is the Bitcoin top, right? There's several reasons why I don't think it's the top, but doesn't mean it couldn't go into a longer, deeper correction mode. Here, let's go like this. Let's go like that. Below there, right? Below there. And so still trending down overall. Still trending downward overall from this bearish divergence on the weekly candle. Is this a lower high, right? Is last week or 2 weeks ago a lower high? That's what we're wondering. As of right now, it's starting to look like that. But again, the candle hasn't closed. We got 6 more days before the weekly candle closes. But if you get a weekly candle close back below the trending dots, right, and RSI is trending down like this, then it just seems like we're going to have multiple week correction still on the horizon, right? Still on the horizon over here. So that's what we'll continue to watch, see how it unfolds. This is based off of the daily chart. Remember, phantom downward trend line. There's not even any other touch points as of yet. Woo-wee. There we go. So still not out of the woods, unfortunately. 2.5 months later, we're hoping to retire that phrase. Smash the like button if you'd like me to retire that phrase. And Bitcoin is making new all-time highs, right? So let's go over here. Help me, help you, help me. If you didn't take a look at this, there's just, could be creating a wick. But, it's that post is relevant from yesterday. 2 days ago on Saturday, June 15th. Go take a look at it over there. Smash that like button, hit the repost button, and then come in over here and just throw in just a quick comment, right? Just a quick comment. All takes about 5 seconds total, right? We had 10 likes on 440 views. Not bad. That's a pretty good start compared to usual. Sometimes we've had 800 to 1,000 views with only 10 likes, right? So help me, help you, help me. I would appreciate it. But yeah, since we're over here, we might as well talk about it real quick. Posted it. What does this mean? Does Bitcoin have one more green 6-month candle, right? Here are the notes. 2012 had 4 green 6-month candles, right? So every 6 months, a green candle, there's 4 of them, right? In 2016, there's actually 5 green 6-month candles. And then in 2020, there was 4 consecutive green 6-month candles. And this one, from here, there was 3 bearish candles in a row. This is 2 in a row. This was 2 in a row. This is 2 in a row as well. So this closes in at the end of June, I believe, right? I think it's the end of June. I have to double check here. No, we're not gonna get into it. But I believe it's June, right? Yeah. That would make sense because June is 6 months into 2024, right? So it would still close bullish, even if June closed back down here. Let's see, this candle's all the way back down to like 40,000. So the June candle is going to close down here. So even if in the short term price does come all the way back to like $52,000 going into July, right? Then it could still create that wick in July and still close bullish on that fourth 6 month candle, however high it is. So a lot can happen within the next 6 month green candle if it plays out similar again. Of course, there could be 5 green candles. It's possible, right? But you can see that on this pretty big monthly candle, it started with a pretty big wick down. They came back down about halfway of the previous 6 month candle and then closed much, much higher. The other thing that I pointed out was after I made a new all-time high on the 6 month candle, there was basically 2 to 3 more 6 month candles only. And so you can see there's 2 there. There was so it closed higher, and then there's 1 more after that. Closed higher, and then 2 more after that. Closed higher, and then 2 more after that. This would be the close higher, and then we'll see if we get 1 to 2 more 6 month candles after that. So that's just another way to look at it as well. So we will see. One more note: once the 6 month candle closes higher than the former all-time high of the 6 month candle, happening again on this candle, there was at least 1 more 6 month green candle. We'll see how it continues to play out. Woo! And then I threw in a quick little no, yes, 1 million, yes, $12,000. All right, so let's get back to it. Weekly chart is breaking down, and again, the 6 month candle could close green, right? Could close green at the end of this month. Could come all the way back down here, have a wick down, right? Bitcoin would have like a 30% correction, which it has not seen since 2022. And then that 6 month candle is all the way to the end of December, could finish much, much higher, right? It's possible it comes all the way back down in the next 6 month candle and still closes by the end of the year much higher, right? So a lot can happen in a 6 month candle. So we'll see how it plays out. But overall, I believe the next 6 month candle will be bullish. So in the interim, it is breaking down the daily chart. The weekly chart continues to trend downward, but it's like I said, it's early in the weekly candle. So with that, let's get back on the daily chart and just check in on the altcoins that are still trying to find bottom. And you can make more money with altcoins and you can lose more money with altcoins. So you better know what you're doing over there. If you're looking at buy signals, you better also look at sell signals, right? So Ethereum, we drew this out a few live streams ago. Will it find support over here at target 3? And then the next possible buy the dip, or will it come all the way back down to target 4? Remember, this is a pretty big area here. And so probably retrace some of that, right? So Solana, similar thoughts. Doesn't mean target 4 is going to hold, but we are talking about it, more than we were talking about it last week, right? Would it come all the way back down to target 4? Possibly. Chainlink breaking down from target 4. So could some of these altcoins go back below target 4? Absolutely, right? Absolutely. So it's breaking down right now. We can take this off for now. And however the buy the dip scenario plays out, we'll see how it plays out over here. But it's breaking down from target 4 right now. Maybe it'll just create a wick down and then reverse back up. But there's bullish divergence back here. Could still, it could have bullish divergence, but from this bullish divergence, it's looking We're looking for it to establish a higher low, right? Looking for it to establish a higher low is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Uh, yep. You got it, Johnny C. Sure. Occasion, as always, new intro. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Chain link, sand, ultra bearish over here on sand. Ultra bearish, oversold, ultra bearish right now. It's still possible this puts in bullish divergence, right? Still possible puts in bullish divergence. Could take a while for this to play out for that next possible buy the dip scenario. Took out this wick over here. So all of these targets can be eliminated and are, as people love to say, invalidated. People love to comment that it's invalidated. When is it invalidated? It's invalidated. People love it. People love it. I don't talk that way. Did take out this pivot point over here, so I can remove those targets. Those targets are invalidated. uh let's see. What else? What else? Oh, uh invalidated. There you go. People love that. Filecoin took out this wick over here. You can remove all of these. Well, I'm going to remove all of these targets over here. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. Obviously, it's for education purposes, and hopefully, you find some entertainment along the way. Like me not being able to pronounce your name, right? If I can't pronounce your name or I say something incorrectly, hopefully, you have a good laugh. So take this off, right? So could just be taking out all these stops, right? But it still continues to break down over here on Filecoin. Still trying to find bottom over here. It is a bloodbath today. It is a bloodbath, right? So we talked about it. We covered it. It was near was breaking down from this upward trend line over here on May 29th. We were wondering if it was kind of leading the way, not only to the upside, but also to the downside. Had multiple candle closes back below the trading dots, then had a candle close back below the upper trend line. The very next candle was a sell signal, and the trending dots were already trending back down. So hit a confluence target area over here. So maybe Bitcoin doesn't hold a very similar confluence target area over here. We don't know. And then continues to break down. So Bitcoin, this would be scenario one. Scenario two for near, probably all the way back down here. So we can just take this off over here and we'll see how the candle closes because it broke down from up there. Now it's breaking down from this longer term upward trend line, and a candle close back below here also puts in a lower low, right? So this is a high, this is a lower high. A candle close back over here, puts in a lower low. It takes out that pivot point and confirms this lower high. So that's pretty much where it's at right now. We'll see how it plays out. And it's still trying to find bottom over here. Still trying to find bottom. Same with Rarible. I'm going to move this all the way over here like that, right? Still trying to find bottom since this last sell signal over here, April 22nd, and before that was April 17th. Remember, there was bearish divergence, was looking like a sneaky lower high, another possible lower high, and then the sell signals were starting to rain in, and here we are, prices all the way back down to 212. Similar thoughts, could be taking out this pivot low over here. Hasn't taken out the wick yet over here at $5.70. So we'll leave those targets on for now. Could be just a matter of time. Took out this wick. You can take off all of these on Cardano, right? Still looking for, let's see, could go like this, maybe. Maybe. There you go. What else? Mana had bullish divergence. Still could be bullish divergence, right? Still could be bullish divergence. was not a higher low over here. Took out that wick. So go ahead and remove all these targets. Going to have to redraw them anyways. And there we go. All go. Hit that fourth target out of 4 to the upside on that one big wick. And then now it's come all the way back down, taking out the bottom wick. Woo, what a move. What a move. Took out that wick, one target to the upside. That was it. On the shorter term targets, took out this wick over here. So we'll have to redraw it again. Atom, they're all going to look similar, right? They're all going to look similar. Getting to oversold conditions over there on Atom. Shib, breaking down from the fourth target over here. Taking out this wick. Not yet. Not yet. Probably will, though, right? Probably will. If the other ones did, maybe these ones will as well. XRP looks a little bit different, right? Someone mentioned that. XRP is looking a little bit different. Good morning. Appreciate your insights, all the information. Yep, you got it. Oh, I forgot. Oh, my goodness. There we go. I forgot. Today is our 20th consecutive live stream. I think our longest is 75. That's when we're coming out of the gates very hot and heavy. And when we started the live streams in September 2023, we hit 75 consecutive. Oh, what happened? We hit 75 consecutive live streams, right? Today's our 20th. How did I do that? Did I accidentally hit it twice? I don't know. But there we go. We got the scroller on. There we go. So, yeah, I mean, XRP wicked all the way back down to 45 cents over here. Already have this drawn out as the next possible buy the dip scenario. XRP does look a little bit different, right? Does look a little bit different. We'll see how it closes. See if it closes back above this downward trend line again. So it did yesterday. And then see if it closes back above the trending dots today. It was probably pending a buy signal. It was probably, and it is pending RSI buy signal as of right now. But there's still a lot of time left. This could just create a wick and close all the way back down. So too early to say right now. But it is looking a little bit different over here on XRP. Could it be a divergence in the market? And could it be having a pending buy signal in the near future? We'll see. We'll see how XRP works out. AVAX continues to break down over here. Ultra bearish right now. Could continue to put in that bullish divergence. It is possible there's additional bullish divergence over here. So we'll see how it plays out. Could take out the bullish divergence as well and just make a new lower low. Inch, are we even looking at this? Probably not. MicroStrategy, right? Arrow down or arrow up, right? Either way, arrow down, arrow up. It's trending down to filling some of these gaps. So we'll see if it fills the gap at $12.99. There's a gap at $1,299. Another small one at $11.41, as you can see. Another small one at $8.13. Another one, and another one, and another one, and another one, right? Meanwhile, the indices, the NASDAQ continues to print higher numbers above $20,000. And the NASDAQ is currently ultra bullish on the daily chart. The NASDAQ is ultra bullish on the weekly chart, the 2-week chart, and even flipped ultra bullish on the monthly chart, which we've already talked about, making new all-time highs. We had the arrow up above there, right? Up above there. You got ANF target 1 up here, and then you've got another ANF target up there. I think that's target 2 up there. NVIDIA hit it. NVIDIA went well above it, so it is possible. So we'll keep an eye on it over here. See, SP 500 looks similar, except for the monthly chart is not ultra bullish yet. The 2-week chart is. The weekly chart is. So there is a divergence in the market. Bitcoin is still going through the correction. Altcoins are still going through a correction. Some of the Bitcoin miners that we're going to take a look at are also breaking out. Is that short term or is that a divergence in the market where Bitcoin catches up to the NASDAQ and the SP 500, whereas the Dow Jones, Bitcoin, and the Russell 2000 are not making new all-time highs, right? They made new all-time highs, but they're not making new all-time highs, unlike the NASDAQ and the SP 500. So where it is a divergence in the market, but what is leading and what is lagging? My personal thought is that NASDAQ and SP 500 are making new all-time highs and they're leading. And then, of course, that Bitcoin would be next to follow, possibly the Dow Jones and the SP 500 over there. But we'll see. We'll see if it does or not. It could remain diverged. It could remain diverged. And it could remain diverged. We don't know. That's why you trade each chart individually, first and foremost. US 10-year yield, Dow Jones real quick, right? We talked about this way back here. Would it just kind of like go through consolidation and then either break to the upside or break to the downside? Still kind of going through that heartbeat pattern over there. Russell 2000, talked about that. US 10-year yields, right? Dollar still hasn't made a new higher high, right? Could still be making this lower high over here after the bearish divergence, could be putting in a lower high. The VIX pretty much flat today. It was wicked up to about above $13. Where was it at? Yeah, 13.30, but is back down to the trending dots. So it's good if you're a perma bull for the SP 500 and other assets, then you want to see the VIX remain at these lower levels. Natural gas, right, had the bearish divergence that we pointed out. I don't know what we're talking about over here. The buy signal. Yeah. Bearish divergence followed by a reverse candle. We talked about it. We covered it. I love that to let me know that there's divergence, bearish or bullish, followed by a reversal candle. I love that setup. Whether that setup is to take profit or actual reversal where you're going to short it. I did not short it, but I did talk about taking profits over there. Bearish divergence followed by a reverse candle. So natural gas, Ethereum futures. Oh, it was pumped up and now it's breaking back down. Bitcoin dominance, right? Still hasn't made a new higher high yet. So we will see. Back here, we were wondering, will Bitcoin dominance come all the way back up, put in a lower high, and then come all the way back down? So we'll see if that still plays out or not. We did draw that out at the bottom over here. We said, I wonder if, based off of the weekly chart and the weekly bearish divergence, would Bitcoin dominance put in a lower high like this? Could take weeks, if not months, to play out and then come back down. That would be great for altcoins. Because hopefully Bitcoin is pumping to the upside and altcoins are just pumping harder. So we don't know yet. Could always make a higher high and put in additional bearish divergence on the weekly chart. We don't know. NVIDIA, just take a quick look. Still high. ANF. All right, so let's circle back. Let's go to the Magnificent Seven real quick, and then we'll circle back to the Bitcoin miners. We're already 34 minutes into it, and we'll see about the chart. We'll do the chart request too. So we got to keep going. Meta, Amazon, pending sell signal. Is this a lower high over here? Right? We don't know yet. Is this a higher low? It's a lower high, right? So you got this big move down, right? Is it going to do that and then either break to the upside, possibly break down to the downside? So we will see. If it follows NVIDIA, it's going to break to the upside, right? If it doesn't, then the downside. I know it's 50-50, right? 50-50. I don't know. I don't think it's 50-50, but something like that. Probably gotta move this back over here like that. There you go. Something like that. Amazon, Microsoft breaking to the upside. So Amazon could follow Microsoft as well, right? So it's ultra bullish on the daily chart. bullish on the weekly chart, already breaking above target ANF target 1 to the upside. Got another target up here at 526. 2-week chart is ultra bullish again on Microsoft. Monthly chart has flipped ultra bullish again on the monthly chart of Microsoft. Tesla, we were talking about, was the bottom in, right? Was it breaking out? Was the bottom in? Starting to look like that now, Jesse. I don't know. So we had the bullish divergence, had the short squeeze up. Was this going to be a higher low over here? Let's redraw this. This is the new. Is this the new upward trend, right? Is that the new upward trend? Seems like it. So it was battling for more than a month, right? More than a month. And then it was breaking out with the buy signal back above the trending dots. Looks like it found support off the trending dots again and could be making its move. Could the bottom be in over here at 140? It certainly seems like it. Bullish divergence, possible higher low. Yeah, I did form a gap, but it's not a huge gap, I don't think. Let's see. That gap is 7%, right? It's not huge, but it is not a 2% gap. So higher low, possible higher low, taking off to the upside. We will see. It is currently bullish on the daily chart. Weekly chart doesn't even have a pending buy signal yet, but the trending dots are starting to trend upward. Did have multiple candle closes back above the trending dots on the weekly chart, and it probably had an RSI buy signal already, and it'll probably have a pending buy signal in the very near future on the weekly chart. So a lot of positives for Tesla, at least on a retracement. So from this move at 263 all the way to here, you could eyeball test on the weekly chart, probably hit target 1, probably hit target 2, target 3, probably target 4 is up there around the 200-week moving average. Woo! What else? Apple, still bullish, ultra bullish on the weekly chart, daily chart, etc. What a move that was, right? What a move. We had bullish divergence, called this out at the bottom. We didn't know for sure it was going to break this downward trend line. We didn't know for sure. Oh, lost the mic. It's like a windshield wiper. There we go. But we did spot the bullish divergence. Then we said there's been some candle closes back above the trending dots. Is the bottom in? We don't know for sure. Starting to look like a higher low. Then there's a buy signal all happening in real time. Another buy signal over here, right? And then gapped up the next day. The next day it gapped up. And then from there, after that slight retracement, continue to make its move up to the upside. And then that was all she wrote. And it was over after that. Boom. Just wicked target 3, but didn't actually penetrate target 3. So we didn't check that box off. Someone front ran my target over here on target 3 at 164. Someone did it, not me. And then had that weekly buy signal over here, and then it's taking off to the upside. So nice retracement. Could this happen to Bitcoin? It's possible, right? We talked about it on the last couple live streams that what if Bitcoin was over here, and for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 weeks it continues lower, right? Takes out this pivot point. People get really bearish, and then just creates bullish divergence, and then flips around to the upside and makes new all-time highs. That's possible, right? So if Bitcoin did follow Apple, could see Bitcoin continue down lower about for another 8 or 9 weeks. We don't know if it's going to play out exactly the same or not. Could follow Bitcoin lower, probably to below $56,000. Maybe that $52,000 range where that confluence target area is, and then reverse to the upside after that. So that would be scenario 2. Scenario 1 is it finds support up in here and then turns back around. Scenario 2 comes back down, takes out that pivot point over here on Bitcoin. I know I'm looking at the Apple chart, but takes out this pivot point over here like Apple did, and then reverses back around. That would be scenario 2. Scenario 3 is it crashes down, right? It's not on the radar as of yet. Kudos, bro, for hanging through summer. Oh, we do this every day. We do this every day. Oh, and the wife is at more than 38 weeks, right? So the wife is at more than 38 weeks. So that baby brain is a real thing. She's left the gas stove on 2 days in a row. Today, I was not happy about it. She cooked herself breakfast, and I walked out of the office before getting on the live stream, like, I don't know, 45 minutes before the live stream, right? So hour 45 minutes ago. I was like, what's that smell? Smells like something's burning. And the gas stove was still cooking the pan. And I'm like, oh my God, just practice the fundamentals of turning the gas stove off. So yeah, we're still alive here. We're still alive. The wife left the gas stove on 2 days in a row, right? Yesterday it was on low. Today it was still on medium at 5. So it was cooking that pan pretty good for probably about 20 minutes, right? So it's not the end of the world, but baby brain is a real thing over here, and so is nesting. So luckily she's got backup over here, and I saved the day and turned the stove off. So with that, I was not happy about it, though. I was not happy about it. Oh, she could probably. I think she's on a call because she's working right now in the next room over on the office. So she could hear me, but she's probably on a call. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. She needs to learn. She needs to learn her lesson. Turn the stove off, bro. I'm whispering now. I'm whispering. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right, let's get back over the Bitcoin miners. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're still live. We're still live. Hut making a move towards target 3 again. So this is another divergence in the market. Bitcoin mining stocks are going up while Bitcoin is still correcting. The NASDAQ is still going up, even though Bitcoin is correcting. Some of the Magnificent Seven, most of the Magnificent Seven stocks are going up while Bitcoin is correcting. Seems like a divergence. Seems like a market divergence. And just seems like Bitcoin is going to flip back around and probably not his scenario 2, probably scenario 1. Because HUT is up almost 5% again, right? MIGI is it's up, it's down, it's all around, right? But overall, it's up on the daily chart. You got the shorter term targets over here. Hive is up 7. It was down for it. I think it gapped up and then it came all the way back down to 291, and now it's flipped back above, up 7.5% today, back above target 1, making its move over there on Hive. CLSK, we talked about the buy signal over here breaking back above. This would be a potential bear trap. We don't know yet, not confirmed. Bitfarm, breaking news, just hit target 4 out of 4 targets to the upside over here. And breaking news just happened. We can take that question mark off. We had question marks up all the way, right? Would it hit it? Would it hit it? Would price hit it? Would price hit it? And it did. There was bullish divergence at the bottom. It was starting to get back above the trending dots. Multiple candle closes back above the trending dots. Buy signal hits target 1 in the same day. Then comes up, hits target 2 and the 200-week moving average. Then goes ultra bullish again, hits target 3. Here we are again. Ultra bullish still on the daily chart. These are all shorter term targets. If it flips this target from resistance into support, then we're looking at price possibly come back up, retesting longer term target 2, target 3, target 4, longer term targets, right? Let's flip over the weekly chart. Weekly chart also had a buy signal back over here. right around that 225-ish. Marathon Digital, let's get on the daily chart, right? Could be putting another higher low. Riot, we can make it. Ultra bullish on the daily chart. Took out this pivot point over here. Is it still leading the way? Is it still leading the way, right? Had that weekly chart buy signal back here in May and continues. Took out these pivot points over here. Continues to increase over there. Looking good. Wolf, ultra bullish on the weekly chart. Had a buy signal on the weekly chart back in May as well. Are they leading the way? Iris Energy is hitting longer term target 3 out of 4 to the upside, right? Had that buy signal back in May. So we have Cypher Mining as well. It's hit target 1 out of 4 so far to the upside on the weekly. So you come back over here, you've got some possibly lagging over here. The buy signal was the end of May for Bitfarm. CLSK never had a sell signal. Hive has a pending buy signal on the weekly chart. So it could be lagging about a month behind over here. So looking pretty good for Hive, not financial advice, obviously. MIGI had a buy signal last week, could possibly be lagging time-wise. Had a low, had a buy signal, put in a higher macro low. Now you take out this pivot point and all these over here. What if it retested the 200-week moving average? That would be an insane move. That'd be greater than 10x over there. HUT had the buy signal again over there early June. Could be lagging time-wise compared to some of the other Bitcoin mining stocks. Woo-wee. There we go. There we go. What else? What else? What else? PayPal all the way back down below $60 again. Oh my goodness, right? Had that sell signal over here on the daily chart at 63 and just took out this pivot point. Still looking for another higher low to be established. You had the bullish divergence, possible higher low. Maybe it's another higher low over here that it establishes. But as of right now, still trying to find bottom on PayPal. Whew. What else? What else? What else? US oil. I think US oil is breaking out. Already broke out, right? So, but I think it's breaking out. We'll just take a look. We'll take a look. So it's getting oversold. So you had a low over here at $68, a low followed by a reversal candle. Got back above the 200-week moving average, and then it's starting to make its move back up over there. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. The pending buy signal on the weekly chart, right? So if it gets back above the trending dots, gets a buy signal, and broke out of this longer term downward trend line, you could probably move it back over here just to be like, more conservative, I guess. Higher probability, maybe you want to say. Let's see. So this is the weekly chart, but get back above the trending dots, get that buy signal, and get back above that downward trend line, right? So somewhere right around in there, you're probably looking at somewhere right around there, could take off to the upside. So we will see how, maybe it takes a couple weeks or a couple months to play out. That's US oil. Is Rivian going to follow Daddy Tesla? We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Let's see. Had the bullish divergence similar to Tesla, but is breaking down. Could come all the way back down here first, and then maybe make its move all the way up. So we will see. But it is currently breaking down. Has sell signal on Friday. All right. I think that's about it. I think we're going to call it there. Is Bitcoin finding support? Maybe double wick. Is there divergence in the market? Will it flip back around? Possibly. I think that's about it for what I want to cover. And then let's get into the chart requests over here. Yep, XRP. We already, let's see, screwdriver. Looking similar to 2016. Yeah, maybe. I think there's similarities in a lot of them, but the only thing is probably looking at continued diminishing returns. I pointed that out back in 2020, 2021, and it proved me right in 2021. Thought it was going to go much higher, but the diminishing returns was even more than what I even thought. So hopefully it's diminishing. I don't want diminishing returns, but hopefully even with the diminishing returns, we still see much higher prices. So we'll see. XRP, yep, we covered it. What else? Inch. All right, let's do it. Let's do Inch crypto. I have it on here, I think, or I used to. There we go. Yep. I mean, it looks similar to the other altcoins, right? Taking this out over here could be bullish divergence. Too early to call it. This was bullish divergence. So if it closes back below $21, it could be bullish divergence. Could find support as a sneaky higher low as well. Just too early to say as of right now. Let's redraw some of these. Let's see. Yes. More conservative. Just draw it out like that. How does this look? Let's see. Yeah, let's draw it out like that, right? Move this back over here. Still hasn't taken out this wick as of yet. What else? Gary Network. Let me know. Let me know the ticker symbol so I don't have to type this out. Otherwise, I probably won't do it. Gary Network. Oh, I spelled it wrong. That's why. But yeah, put in the ticker symbol. Makes it a lot easier. Right? Because this is a live stream and none of this is scripted. So put in the ticker symbol with it and let me know what exchange it is. Otherwise, I'm just going to pick one. So if you want me to do it for you and chart it for you, then just do that. So yeah, not much else has changed since the last time someone had us take a look at it. Talked about, it could just take some time to play out, right? However it plays out, right? Even way back here, however it plays out, there's possibility that it goes much lower, right? It's still possible, right? Still possible. Comes all the way back down like that. It's altcoins, right? So we'll see. I drew it back there for someone else. Maybe it was you, Disclosure Crypto. And that's what it could continue to do that as well. However, the TA plays out, the handy dandy TA, that's how that's how it looks to me, right? So however it plays out to the upside, the next possible buy the dip, that even includes a possible higher low above there. So we'll see. That's Gary. I think that's it. Thanks, Blue Diesel. Appreciate that. Woo, 54 minutes. I think that's it. I don't think I see any other requests as of right now. Daily chart, right? Let's see. How are we doing on likes? Are we doing okay there or not really? Let's see. Oh, let's go back here and then really? Still 10 likes? Oh, that's brutal. 15 likes. Okay, we refreshed it. We had to do a quick little refresh. Oh, Brian T. Awesome, Brian T. Brian T is very good at putting in the emojis as well. Thank you, Brian T. I appreciate that. He does it. I usually don't see Brian T's comments till after the live streams, and I go back and hit the like button and usually respond to it as well. So thank you, Brian T. I appreciate that. It helps out the algorithms, all that stuff. So shout out to Brian T over on the Twitter X app, always helping out over here. I should probably give him a follow over there. I haven't done so. Sorry. Hey, Brian T keeps it up over there. I'm definitely going to be following that guy. So thank you, Brian T. Appreciate that. Not that you care if I follow you or not, but not that you care if I follow you or not. But with that, you probably give two craps if I follow you or not. But with that, thank you for all of your support. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you got outside. We did. We had a pretty good weekend. We ate a lot. We went to a 5-year-old birthday party. 5-year-old birthday party. Uh, so that was fun, right? That was fun. But with that, hope you have a good rest of your day today, and we will continue to sniper the markets. The wife is adamant that the markets are closed on Wednesday, so we'll see if they are closed on Wednesday or not. But to keep this live stream streak going, we'll be on here tomorrow on Taco Tuesday, and we'll continue to snap the markets. By the way, the wife is over 38 weeks, full term. I think they consider it full term now, but 40, we are approaching 39 and 40 weeks. So at any given time, there could be no warning that the live stream ends, right? That the live stream ends. What am I trying to say? Man, I have baby brain today. I have weekend brain, I think. What am I trying to say? Oh, the live stream streak ends. That's what I'm trying to say. The live stream streak ends probably in the near future due to the baby. So we'll see. We'll see. Martina, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. All right. With that, hope you have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow on the next live stream as planned, as usual. And we'll see you then. Adios.